I'm Harriet, I'm the Operations Director here at MirrorWeb.com and I've been here for nearly 3 years now.
My name's Maggie and I work in the exciting world of tech. I started my career in IT recruiting for software developers, and I love this world so much that I decided to set up my own recruitment business.
I left the University of Sheffield back in 2010, headed to Manchester and started my career at laterooms.com. And spent 8 really happy years there under some very strong female leaders. I started as an account executive there, moved my way up to a global account manager and finished my career there as a strategic partnerships manager. I went on maternity leave back in 2017, and then in 2018, while still on maternity leave, I was made redundant, which is a bit disappointing, but also a huge opportunity for me, and I began my life at MirrorWeb.com.
My journeys eventually led me to MirrorWeb, an exciting, fast-growing tech startup in Manchester. First as head of talent, now as head of customer success, and what more can I say? I just love it.
More women leads to greater diversity in the workforce, and greater diversity, as the research shows, leads to greater growth and ultimately more revenue, which is what we're trying to achieve.
We provide different perspectives, we bring different skill sets, and I think women are generally more emotionally intelligent.
They're more emotionally intelligent, they excel in sort of team situations, they're great communicators. And this isn't me dissing men at all, these are all complementary skills to what men bring to the table as well.
And because we work with a mix of men and women amongst our team, our customers, our partners, I think it's important that we consider all viewpoints.
We need more women in leadership to open up more doors, so once one woman is in a leadership role, then the rest will follow. I was made redundant in 2018, like I say, whilst on maternity leave, and it's very difficult to not feel penalised for being a woman in that situation. So that was certainly a big challenge, but since then my life at MirrorWeb has been very uncomplicated.
It's been a positive experience actually. I wouldn't say that I faced any challenges. When I first started my career in IT recruitment, I was the only female in an all-male office, and I learnt a lot. I learnt about the banter that men like, I learnt about the office atmosphere, and it was a positive experience because that's put me in good stead for the rest of my career, so I know how to hold myself in a male-dominated environment.
There's a lot of women at MirrorWeb. We are a celebrated bunch. We are growing. We're always encouraged as a team. The founders are very supportive, so I certainly never feel conscious of being a woman in MirrorWeb.
I would say be bold, be brave, and believe in yourself.
Be bold and be selective. You are super employable. Women are still massively underrepresented in the tech workforce, and we're crying out for them. So when we push out tech roles, only 1 in 30 of those applicants are female, which is just unbelievably sad. We know we've made progress, but there's plenty more to go. So make sure you're bold and put those applications in. And although it's a difficult climate, make sure you're selective with who you're working for. So you want to work for a diverse task force, so make sure you're checking those websites, looking at the Meet the Team pages, and if you do see 15 middle-aged white guys staring back at you, it's probably not the place for you. There's a lack of diversity and therefore some ignorance and probably a plateau of growth as well. I am seeing improvements, definitely. In my work life, I work at a startup of 35 people and 20% of those are women. So that has been huge progress over the last 3 years. We are trying to build that up. We're trying to build a more diverse workforce, and that's in motion now.
I've seen a lot of progress in the tech industry specifically around gender equality. There's a lot of organisations that are trying to encourage more females to come into tech, and there's organisations like Tech Returners that are trying to encourage more women and help more women come back into work after having time off. And also at MirrorWeb, we have a very supporting environment, both for men and women, to develop our staff and develop our team and help us progress in our careers.
In my private life, I'm surrounded by very powerful women. I feel very empowered myself, very strong kind of female leaders in my family. A lot of my friends are fiercely successful. And my female colleagues, we've got this amazing culture in the business where we kind of build each other up rather than knock each other down. It's a great place to work with that environment every day.
So I'm going to talk about someone that's touched me personally rather than a historical figure, and that person is my boss, my friend and my colleague Harriet Christie. She is a superstar. She has 2 children, 2 young children who are toddlers. She's an amazing mum, and she's an amazing colleague and boss as well. She's Ops Director at MirrorWeb. She's always supportive. She works all the hours in the day, and she always does it with a smile.
It sounds very cliche, but it's my mum. My mum began life as a nurse in the 70s, became a district nurse and a health visitor. She had 3 children and then did an MBA at 40, so she worked in the day and did evening classes, which I was really proud of her for. And then she worked her way up, so she got over to kind of office side management level quite quickly after that, and then spent the next 20 years kind of just moving up and up and up, and she ended her career at 60 years old as CEO of a primary care trust down in Surrey.
I think there can be a concern that it's difficult to have a successful career and be a parent, and she's given me the confidence that this is possible, and it's amazing that MirrorWeb provides the environment also that supports that.
My message would be to my children, and based on the theme of this year's International Women's Day, I say to my daughter, always be prepared to challenge if you witness or experience any discrimination yourself, and to my son, always be prepared to be challenged if you discriminate yourself.
Don't ever let anyone steal your sparkle. If you believe in yourself and you want something, ride the challenge and just go for it.